Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time once again to circle the wagons because the Coon Prairie Ramblers are in the house. That's where we confabulate and mind meander on all kinds of subjects. In the house to confabulate with us, we got KC and the Moonshine Gang.
All right.
Yeah, KC. And off to his side, we got Luke. Well, way off to his side, we got Luke, the rebel without a clue.
Howdy.
And we got me.
We sure do.
The good-looking mailman.
A good-looking man. Okay.
That's stretching
Got
it.
one of those faces for radio, like the rest of us.
That's a matter of opinion, I think, actually.
Yeah. Well, is it your opinion?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
What is
Two
happening?
votes. I got 2 votes.
What is happening?
Yeah,
What have you been
going
doing
on?
since last week?
I've been watching the Blood Moon.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed my golden opportunity to see the 4th Blood Moon.
The 4th.
Yeah.
4th ever?
Yeah, no, well, see, there was 2 last year. And
wow.
they coincided on holidays, Jewish holidays. That's the interesting thing about them.
It might be a sign. That's kind of spooky.
And there was 2 this year, and this was the 4th of the Tetrarch. But I missed it. I kept going outside. It was foggy out. Besides that, it's an eclipse, and it's hard to see an eclipse behind a cloud cover.
That is true. So you did that all week? That's what you did since last week?
No, I was waiting. I was waiting for last night in bed. I missed it. A historical thing. I'll never see it again in the rest of my life.
Maybe. 2033, they'll have another one.
2033.
Well, I'll be
dead.
83.
I'll be dead. So.
Yeah, well, I'll be gone. I'm hoping to be looking at it from the other side.
You guys are both planning on being gone by 83, huh?
Yeah, we'll have a real good view. We'll be up in heaven.
33.
30.
That's
Well,
20
I
more
went-
years from
Yeah,
now.
I'll be 83.
I went up
18
to
more years.
Bartow this weekend,
Bartow, all right.
and I met with my sister and brother-in-law from Orlando. We have started a new tradition. A lot of people, when they think of traditions, they think it's something that's been going on for 100 years.
Right.
You can start a tradition today, and then you repeat it a couple times, and it becomes a tradition. And that's
Yeah.
what we do.
Gotta
We
start
get together.
somewhere.
Well, yeah, we get together once a month, find somewhere to go eat lunch and
Ooh.
meet up. That way, nobody's got to cook, clean up, or do anything else, and try different places. And this past week, we decided to meet up in Bartow at the Catfish Country, which we all like. It was really good.
Was
I
it
like
fitting?
Yeah, you know what? They bring you. The table's set with a cold glass mason jar full of green onions.
Wow.
Full length green onions.
I thought it was going to be full of tea, onions.
And then they also have, once you order, they'll bring you a bowl full of biscuits, and they're regular homemade style biscuits, not the cheese or nothing else, just biscuits. So and they're really good. And then they also bring you a couple of big bowls of coleslaw, and the coleslaw
Yes,
is
sir.
good. But then some people maybe not like it, but I mean, I loved it. It's got a little bit of a sweet to it. I don't like coleslaw that doesn't have a little bit of sweet.
You
to
don't
it,
like
so-
vinegary?
Well, I like a little bit. I like a mixture of the sweet, and I like the vinegar in it, but I like it more of a creamy style than I do a cleared, pure vinegary
A
style.
mayonnaise type?
Yeah. But it's got vinegar in them.
Yeah.
But they're really good like that. But, we just had catfish, so
How was it? Was it good catfish?
it was good, but we didn't get the catfish. Most of us got shrimp because a lot of us had just had catfish. So we decided to go with shrimp instead, and the shrimp was really good. It was, and you can order it one of 2 different ways. One of them is their own like batter instead of a breading. And we got the batter, and that's the other thing. When I have shrimp, I don't bread it, not battered.
Right.
I like the batter they use. It's not a real heavy. Sometimes you'll get battered shrimp, and it's like that's all you can taste is the batter.
You're right. You're right.
That's all you see is batter.
Yeah.
Makes them look like bigger shrimp more than they are.
Yeah, and it's like that's all I got. It's not them, but I mean, sometimes when you get them, it's like that's the whole thing is the batter, the star of the show, and I like the shrimp, but their batter was good, real good.
Had you been there before?
That's probably the 3rd or 4th time that, as a sibling Saturday we call them, that was like the 3rd or 4th time we've been there, but I've been there for years. I've always liked it. Found out there's some people that don't like it, but I like it.
It sounds like it bears repeating and bears re-eating.
Yeah, we will definitely be going back there. But I like the idea of starting traditions like
Road
that.
trip.
I talked about it We usually end up taking pictures of everybody, and post them. And I think
Yes,
my
I saw 'em.
sister or somebody, my brother-in-law, somebody put it on Facebook and tagged the rest of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a Facebook sabbatical, so I wasn't on there. But I told my sisters and brother-in-laws, I said, why? Can you imagine if we'd have started this 30 years ago
Yeah.
and taken pictures from 30 years till now and compared them?
And how
That's
big
probably
you'd
got-
be.
The prices would be great to compare.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
And like Mel said, how big would we be if we started this 30 years ago?
Hey, KC, isn't, it just dawned on me, big shrimp, isn't that an oxymoron?
Jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo
Jumbo.
shrimp.
It's an oxymoron.
Hey, I got a question about catfish. KC, can you answer this?
Yeah.
Okay, the catfish you buy at the restaurant, is that a certain age and a certain kind of catfish, certain size? I mean,
They like them
Young.
6 months old.
yeah.
Pretty young. They're
No,
raising- catfish farms.
they're farm raised, and I'm sure they're probably full grown, and
So these big catfishes they pulled out of the Tennessee River, out of
they don't.
They
serve
you don't
those.
eat them.
You
no.
don't eat them, okay?
They don't.
Some
serve
do,
those.
but they're not served in
Yeah.
restaurants.
That'd last you a while, wouldn't it? That'd fill your
Yeah.
refrigerator.
Probably.
Yeah.
Be-
Are you talking about the ones that noodle the
It'd
catfish?
be more gamey, probably.
Those big
tougher.
giant ones that they catch
Are
down.
the noodlers?
The
The
noodlers,
noodles?
where they stick their arm down the catfish's throat and pull him up out of the water.
Good night. They do. Ooh,
Google that sometime. They find the catfish and they grab him and pull him out.
Lord.
They're brave.
They're big catfish, but I don't know how old they are, but
Yeah.
they're farm raised, and
They're not free range.
Free range catfish.
they're free ranged anywhere within that pond they grow.
Yeah.
If they're walking
They don't
catfish,
like
they're really
those.
free range.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they sneak out at nighttime and go walking around,
Oh, go lurking around,
Yeah.
eating your cats and
especially
stuff. and
on
dogs.
the blood moon.
That's the werefish. You hear them out there howling.
Meow.
I've seen those walking catfish in parking lot.
Me too. I go out walking.
Can you eat them?
You can eat anything.
I do.
You can.
Yeah. Humanity.
Yeah, if you can eat a possum, I guess you can eat anything.
Ones I've seen walking are pretty little. If you caught that in the river, you'd throw it back because it wouldn't be big enough to make the grease stink hardly. We down to a minute already. Boy, our first segment.
It's
is
always
a-
nice to
Oh.
cook catfish at your house so you can enjoy it for a few more.
You're right about that.
Man, I'm
Same with guavas and
got a hankering for
cabbage.
catfish.
We'll have to, CPR is going to have to do a road trip and go
Yeah.
find us something to eat.
We ain't nowhere as close to lunch, and I'm starving already, you guys.
The power of suggestion.
Well, we ain't got time for you.
Nobody has time for me, but that's all right.
Oh, man.
I didn't do much this weekend. I've been batching it most of the part of the week because my wife went to Georgia for a family reunion, so I get to run around in my BVDs all day, and I'm enjoying the freedom there. So y'all don't want to hear about that. So
I know.
luckily we're out of time. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. Y'all stay put, and we'll be back in a few.
We're pinched.
That's right. We'll be back.